Welcome to your Checkology account. Checkology is a browser-based e-learning platform where you learn the background and skills you need to sort fact from fiction. Let's take a tour of your dashboard, where you'll find lessons and practice. We'll also go over your glossary and the Check Center. Your dashboard contains fundamental news literacy lessons and a practice area where you can practice the skills you learn in lessons with thematic collections on topics like COVID-19, immigration, and more. If you don't know where to start, we recommend going in chronological order, but you can start with any lesson on your dashboard. To learn more about the lesson and how long it takes, click About on the top right. Let's dive into a lesson. Each lesson is hosted by a subject matter expert who introduces themselves at the beginning of the lesson. Then, the subject matter expert guides you through the lesson, introducing topics like news media bias and weaving in examples from social media, news articles, and their own experience. You'll encounter some multiple choice questions and opportunities to explore resources both in Checkology and from other sources. Each lesson has 4 navigation options. Use the Next and Back buttons at the bottom to go through the lesson. You can also use the menu on the left-hand side to jump between lesson chapters. Click the G on the bottom right to access the lesson's glossary, where you can find definitions of news literacy words relevant to the lesson. To exit the lesson and have your progress saved, click the navigation menu on the left-hand side, and then click Exit to Dashboard. When you're done with the lesson, you'll see a summary screen that tells you what you got correct and what you got incorrect. If you skipped any parts of the lesson, you'll now have the option to mark the lesson complete anyway. After you finish a lesson, you can use its practice compilations in the practice area. Click Start next to a compilation. You'll notice that the questions in the practice compilations are very similar to the questions you already encountered in the lesson. These are meant to give you more practice with what you've already accomplished. Let's check out the glossary. Use the menu on the left-hand side to filter by lesson. Then click on a word to read its definition. You'll also find the glossary within each lesson by clicking on the G on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. The Check Center is where you continue to develop the habits of mind introduced in Checkology lessons, and learn digital verification skills so you can fact-check information on your own. Use the Check Center to perform quick checks to determine the credibility of a piece of information. Learn quick tips like using Control F to find a piece of text on a page to make it easier for you to navigate online spaces. Learn skills like reverse image search that allow you to investigate information you find online. And take on a fact-checking mission in which you apply the skills and tools from the rest of the Check Center to verify a meme, image, video, or other real-world example. The Resources button on the top links you to the News Literacy Project's resource page for everybody, where you'll find information about our podcast, app, and newsletter. Use the menu on the top right-hand side to manage your account information, access messages from NLP, and navigate to our Help Center. Thanks for joining Checkology and committing to a future founded on facts.